Hi guys, Fireplays here and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be doing my Adelaide Crows My Coach career mode, alright guys? Today we are going to be doing the showdown up against the first place Port Adelaide Power, which will definitely be a challenge. So, before I say if you haven't gone and checked out last week's video, I'm just going to quickly say, we are almost at 100 subscribers, so it'd be amazing if you could like this video, subscribe and hit that notification bell so then you guys will be notified when more of my epic videos come out. Back to the video. Okay, so if you haven't gone and checked out last round's episode, please go ahead and do so right now. Last round's episode was amazing. It was an absolute thriller. I love playing thrillers, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So it was up against the Giants. If you haven't gone and watched that, please go ahead and do so right now. I'll just give you guys a little bit of time to go ahead and do so. Okay, so if you haven't gone and watched last round's episode, I'm going to be changing it now. Last round, we recorded a win to remember forever. It was one of the greatest games. We came from 17 points down with about 10 minutes to go in the last quarter and we snatched victory from the Giants. Amazing. At the Adelaide Oval, it was about twilight when it happened. It was absolutely amazing. What a win. A win to remember. A win of a century, if you'd like to call it like that. That was an absolute epic. I loved it. It was just amazing. Billy Frampton also got trialled at half-back in that episode, which actually worked quite well. And I'm pretty impressed with that. So today we have Port Adelaide. We'll just go back and have a look at Port Adelaide's last couple. So they played the Saints a couple of weeks ago, and they did win, but Saints had all men of the match. And then last round they defeated Brisbane up at the Gabba and played pretty well there. So today's game is massive. It's a big game. It's one that we need to win. Of course, it's a showdown, so expectations go up even higher. One funny thing though, the showdown is actually on tonight between Crows and Port Adelaide in real life. So I'm excited for that one, even though I don't know if the Crows are quite a chance. Career history here in the game: 5 wins, 3 losses. Win percentage 62.50%. That's the win percentage, which is pretty good. Looking good. We've got a pretty good outfit right now. Having a look at the stat leaders, we'll go into the Coleman and then we'll get into stakes for today's episode, which stakes is always a good segment to have. So Billings 22 goals, Rowe 19. Rowe's been a little bit quiet lately. Do I give him a week in the sandful? No way, he has to stay. Gary Rowan 17 goals, Hawkins and Franklin with 16, and then 15 for Toby Green and Levi Casbolt. And I think Walker might have been on there somewhere as well. I think I just saw his name. I didn't see the amount of goals he has. 13, Tom Lynch with 12 for us. That's pretty impressive. Now, stakes. This episode is stakes. This one is heating up again. Of course, we have first place Port Adelaide, which does make things a little bit easier. So, a big win today for Adelaide, and we are going to be jetting our way up into the top 4 if we get a decent win today. Of course, depending on Fremantle's results and, of course, Port Adelaide. So, yeah, we've got a very good game coming, I can tell you that right now. A win, a big enough win, and if Fremantle lose, we could be up into first position. We could go up 10 positions, so we just have to make sure that we're playing well today. A big loss, meanwhile, and then we'll go, what are we at, 4 and 3? We'll go 4 and 4, which will pretty much see us in 11th position. So we can't really move down, but we can most certainly move up for Port Adelaide. Of course, this is a big game for them. They can go down to, like, let's say 5th position realistically. If they lose, then well, a win should probably keep them in top spot. Now, it is time to go through match objectives. Well, no, we're going to have a look at match objectives, then we'll get into team selection. Match objectives this week: 44 handballs, 2 stab kicks, 18 uncontested marks, and then for season objectives, 69 hit-outs, 15 dribble goals, and 278 torpedo kicks. We've done 1 out of 15 dribble goals, and we've done 57 out of 278 torpedo kicks. The hit-outs, we got that one assigned last week. We are starting to fly through these season ones pretty well. So, let's have a look at that. Light rain, a day game, which will be very interesting. It'll definitely be around the phases of day, night, twilight, all that kind of cool stuff. Time to get into the inbox. Time to see what's going on. So, now, Port Team Giants, so we don't need that anymore. Giants, the standout performers in the victory are Riley O'Brien, Rory Sloane and David McKay. Laird made 250 games last week. Braden Cook's been good at Sandful. Now, I've actually been thinking, do I give him a chance? And Travis Boak in red hot form for Port Adelaide. Now, I've been thinking, yeah, should I give Braden Cook the opportunity? Now, what I can do to check this, to back myself up, is I can change it to the Sandful and see how well our state team has been going. We've been looking really good. Murphy, Philthorpe, Cook has been on there a couple of times. So yeah, I'm just having a look at this. Big win. Himmelberg, O'Brien, Stengel. Okay, very interesting. Braden Cook. That's the good question. Does he get a chance? I'll have a look and see how well our team is going. I have just gone through and trained players, but before we do that, we'll actually be checking out injuries right now. Luke Pedler's out for 3 weeks, so we are going to miss him. And then Tribunal, Duday charging, so we are going to miss him as well. For Port Adelaide, they have Boak out for conduct, rough conduct. Boak is done, so we have, there's the player gone. That could be Port done straight away. That is interesting. Anyone with injury, Mackenzie, Hayes, Butters and Houston. Look at that. This is going to be a very good game now. This is going to be such a good game. Team selection this week though, I don't really feel like I need to change. Himmelberg, Walker, Murphy, forward line epic. Lynch, Thilthorpe, Rowe, again, amazing. O'Brien, Crouch, Sloane, Keys, Laird, Seasman, epic. Smith, Frampton, Duday. Now for some reason Duday is actually still in my team. I really don't know why. Is Boak in Port? No, it's not. Why is Duday still in my team? What if I put him onto the bench? Damn it. Well, I mucked that one up, but that's okay. Pedler's also gone, so we gotta make a pretty smart choice. I could trial Cook at halfback, see how well he goes. I could move Laird back. I do want Cook to play, so I don't know. I kind of need Jake Kelly. You know what? We could try like a Will Hamill. Let's see how that goes today, I reckon. So then we'll roll with Brody Smith, Billy Frampton, Will Hamill, Wayne Miller, Daniel Tarley and Luke Brown, Fogarty, Berry, Haitley, McKay. Is that good? Or do I bring in Kelly? Let me know if you think I should give Kelly a chance, or let me know. Yeah, actually, Kelly should be able to come back this game. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Frampton, you can stay. Let's roll with that. Let's go ahead and do so. I think that's pretty good. I think that'll work. You know what? Let's go to the Adelaide Oval for Port Adelaide versus Adelaide. Be a very epic game. Prediction. 82 stars apiece. We will wear our away. I'm going to say that... Oh, I don't like to go against us, but I'm going to say Port are going to get the job done by 11 points in this epic showdown. So I'll see you guys there for this epic showdown encounter. My prediction is Port Adelaide will get the job done by 11, not backing our team today. I just don't think we're going to be good enough. But yeah, I'll see you guys there for this epic showdown encounter. See you there, guys. So this game could make us a contender. I did say Port Adelaide by 11. Yeah, this is just a massive game. Look at this, you can see it's raining, so it's going to be a scrappy one. Probably lots of behind score, but let's get things underway. O'Brien up against Lysette. This will be in the ruck, yep. O'Brien v Lysette. Pretty clean tap down to start things off. Up in a hurry. Lynch, Walker, Lachlan Murphy. Can go over to Elliot Himmelberg. And Elliot Himmelberg gets the start he wants. Jackson Haitley, who can kick a goal, and he does! Out of the stoppage, Jackson Haitley, perfect play. What about that? We've got our second on the board. Will they be looking to give this ball off? They don't, and Kane Farrell nails it. Todd Marshall should be able to walk in and get Port second. That was worrying play. Berry. Right on quarter time, we'll get the goal. And now we extend our margin back out to 9 points. That is the one that we needed. Quarter time. So that was nice. Nice finish to the quarter there. And 2-1-13 plays 3-4-22. We've really been all over Port in that kind of sense. Miller, O'Brien and Tomlin all had 3 touches, and Elliot Himmelberg, Sam Berry and Jackson Haitley all with the goal each for the Adelaide Crows. For Port, Jonas and Rockcliffe with 5 touches, Dersmer with 4, Farrell a goal, Marshall a goal. Let's have a look at Adelaide. Fantasy, 35 for O'Brien, 24 for Himmelberg, 21 for Berry and Miller. Let's get the second quarter underway from the showdown, live from the Fireplace TV channel. Here's the Adelaide Crows versus the Port Adelaide Power. And well, we're set to go here for the second quarter action. And then now that he can actually run with the ball, he can link up with Phil Thorpe, who can do the same with Tommy Lynch, who can actually go over the top to one or the other, Murphy or Walker. It didn't really matter. Murphy will get it, and yeah, Murphy will be able to get the goal. That's nice play to start off the quarter. Nice. We are building on our lead here, the Adelaide Crows. 13 plays 28. O'Brien v Dixon. I'm not sure why Dixon wouldn't be further down the ground. Crouch ran away and goals. Matt Crouch. Beautiful stuff. We have a 20-point lead. Scotty Lysette. Just over a 45-metre kick. Nails it. Port needed that one badly. And in fact, it should still work. It does, and Farrell brings the margin back now. And it's only 8 points. Then Motlop, Port, goal, Robbie Gray. 2-point game. And then now they're Talia. Got the nice tap down from Thorpe. And then now it's just a foot race. Who's faster? Is it Murphy or is it Hartlett? It's Hartlett. Now, who will be the next on scene? In fact, Murphy revives himself and goes it. Beautiful piece of play there from Murphy. What about that? And that all started from the back line. Arrow in there. Talia, but no. Port, they're still coming. They're not giving up. Rockcliffe gets their goal. Frampton battles. Led. Phil Thorpe deserves a goal and we'll get it. We get another. Phil Thorpe looking impressive. Big kick is this one. 45 metres. Goal. Farrell nails it. Port back within 2 points. Half time, we've got a 2-point advantage. Port Adelaide 77-3-45 plays Adelaide Crows 75-47. 2-point game. Phil Thorpe 6 touches, Miller 5, Jimmy Rowe 5 touches each. Phil Thorpe with a 6 touches. Murphy 2 goals, Matt Crouch 1 goal to Riley Philthorpe. And then for Port, Tom Rockcliffe 8 touches, 6 for Aaliyah and 6 for Power Pepper. Farrell 3 goals and Rockcliffe and Lysette with a goal each. Now, having a look at our fantasy, 61 for O'Brien, 43 for Philthorpe, 41 for Berry and Miller, 33 for Lachlan Murphy, 32 for Himmelberg, and then having a look at Frampton, only 15 for himself. But yep, it's been a very good quarter. That second one, Port Adelaide did come back, but that's okay. Let's get the third quarter underway. Second half, line from the Adelaide Oval. It is Port Adelaide versus Adelaide Crows, live from the Fireplace TV channel for a showdown. And then now, a little bit congested. Straight away though, they're getting it out of there. Fantasia, Kelly, Dixon, Miller, Wines, Port lead. To put his team up by 10. Bonner does it. He gets it. Port Adelaide are up by 10. Matt Crouch, this just opens up the corridor again for a goal. Dixon gets one now too. And now the Crows are starting to fall apart. Georgiades to put Port even further in front. It's only like a 20-metre kick. And he nails it. Port Adelaide, 21-point leaders now. He nails it. Easy for Todd Marshall. Port Adelaide are playing so well. Now there, Walker plays that one on to Thorpe, who gives it over to Seedsman. No one's catching him, except are they? Can Thorpe get it? Of course he can. He gives us a little bit of life. Dixon goals it. Port look good. Georgiades is going to come. He's going to goal it. We need a comeback. The siren saved us, but we're down by 31 points. Port Adelaide 14-3-87 plays Adelaide 8-56. Thilthorpe 8 touches and 2 goals. Sloan 7 touches. Miller 5. 2 goals for Murphy. 1 goal for Crouch. 2 goals for Thilthorpe. Really got to play well though. Like this last quarter is massive. O'Brien 77 fantasy, 63 for Thilthorpe, 59 for Sandberry, 41 for Laird and Miller, 39 for Himmelberg. What about Frampton? Only the 15. So yeah, our players haven't played too well today, but let's get the final quarter underway and see what happens. Adelaide versus Port Adelaide, line for on the Fireplace TV channel. Straight away, Thilthorpe. And in fact, a little bit of an error. Tex can make them pay. We get the first of the quarter. Wines. Oh no, that cost us. Back out to a 31-point margin, and Port have their first for the quarter. They're just using the corridor. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Goal. Power Pepper. And now it is going to get tough. Himmelberg. Murphy. Lachlan Murphy. Take your time. Get the goal. He's got it. We needed that one. We are coming. The Port now working their way onto the wing. O'Brien. Here he goes. He's been the one that's been real good. We are still in this. We are not out yet. Now they're Keys. Keys now. Opportunity. He's kept us in it. We're not going yet. To win the game for the Power. Fantasia. Oh no. That is a big goal. To Lachlan Murphy, who's been good. We're not out of it. We're not giving up. We are still here to win. Tex, quick. Tex had to set up the kick perfectly. We are not done yet. We are still giving it our best. We're not done yet. We are still here to win. Massive moment as Paul go in. Gray's going to seal it. Gray is going to seal it. We've tried so very well hard, but Port have just been the better team on the night. Haitley, McKay, Lynch, over to Rowe. Rowe's being kept quiet, and he gets the goal. Consolation. Almost. It just came out too late, too little too late there. Port Adelaide 18-311, Adelaide 15-10-100. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have anyone on the man of the match. Oh, O'Brien. Oh, he does it week in, week out. You have to thank him. The stuff that he's done for this footy club is amazing. Thilthorpe 11 touches, Thilthorpe 2 goals, Murphy got 4 goals, Walker got 2 goals, Sloan and Lynch 8 touches. Power Pepper and Rockcliffe 16 touches for Port, Jonas with 14 touches. Farrell 3 goals, Gray 2, Wines 2. So we played pretty well. I mean, look, O'Brien and Thilthorpe, our 2 rucks always do it. Berry, so we got 93 fantasy for O'Brien, 80 for Thilthorpe, 70 for Sandberry, 57 for Lachlan Murphy, 54 for Taylor Walker, 49 for Miller, 48 for Laird, Lynch and Sloan. Himmelberg's going for 42. Frampton in his new role will probably be looking at getting dropped next week with only 20 fantasy. Rowe again 24. Yeah. Let's just change the team to Port. 80 for Wines, 78 for Power Pepper, 72 for Rockcliffe. So it's annoying that it's just annoying. Like, look, we played so well for the first half, then we died off in the second half. we weren't there. We just didn't show up in that second half. You can see at 3/4 time we had a big margin to come back from. We tried. We just didn't do it good enough in the end. But yeah, that was look, the inside 50s were locked at 34 anyway. But yeah, that's just not the game to remember for that one. We almost did it, but I'm gonna say that was actually a pretty good game, a really good one for a showdown. Impressive. But yeah, well done to Port. They were the better team. And in fact, that'll probably happen tonight. In fact, I don't even think it will be this close. And now we've got to fly over to Perth to play West Coast. This is going to be one of the toughest weekends of football we are going to have. This is going to be very tough. To go over, fly over, play West Coast is going to be very tough. We did blow our chance to win a game. I don't really know if we'll be able to win next game either. I mean, look, we're sitting okay where we are. West Coast are in 8th, 5-3. Port Adelaide 7-2. We've pretty much blown our chance for like a top spot finish. Now, I know there was probably a couple of injuries that we have to deal with, so we'll have to go and check that. In fact, I will buy another medical staff. Because yeah, we need our players back really quick. Same with the scouts and negotiators. We want our players to stay. This is just massive. We're going to have to go and have a look at our players, see if any of them are injured or anything. So, report on Team Port Adelaide. Injury report on Lachlan Murphy. They've suffered an injured hand. They'll be out for between 0 and 1 weeks. I can't play him next week. I really can't. Really can't. The underperforming players are Daniel Talia, Brody Smith and Billy Frampton. Brody Smith will be staying. Daniel Talia will also be staying, but Billy Frampton, I think his time is over. Tom Doedee is back from suspension and is available to play in the next round. Perfect. Tom Doedee, yes, of course you can play. Report on Team West Coast Eagles. West Coast have won 5 games, and Jeremy McGovern is in red hot form. It's, yeah, that's a stinging loss there, one that's going to remain with us for a long time. I don't want to go into training. I want to go into injuries. Luke Pedler is still there. Do I really need to do anything about Lachlan Murphy? That is up to me, really, if I want to. I don't think I really need to. I think I'll play him and see what happens, I guess. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Hang on, I'll just go into here. Go into the injuries. Yeah, it doesn't even say that he's injured. So, you know what? Because he's not put on the injured list. He's gone. Like, he will have to play next week then. He'll be flying over with us then, I guess. That means Billy Frampton won't be coming next week. I'll tell you that right now. Got a couple more things to look at. We'll have a look at the rest of the round. Haven't looked at that for a little while. So, we'll go back to here. Freo got the job done over West Coast. Back in that round. Then last round we had the Suns over the Saints, Essendon over GWS, West Coast over Hawthorn, Melbourne over Sydney, Collingwood over North Melbourne, Richmond over Geelong, Carlton over the Western Bulldogs, Port Adelaide over us, and then Fremantle over Brisbane in a 1-point thriller. And then Essendon lost to Fremantle, Gold Coast got the better of Brisbane, Hawthorn got the better of North Melbourne. And then Carlton defeated Melbourne, Richmond over the Giants, Swans over the Pies. Then we had the Cats getting over the Saints and Port Adelaide getting over the Western Bulldogs. And yeah, then it's our game, West Coast versus Adelaide. So that's absolutely massive. Our career history now, 55.56% chance of winning. Like, that's our win percentage. And now having a look at our who's leading our winning. Like, who's our leading goal kicker? 20 for Jimmy Rowe, 15 for Taylor Walker, 12 for Tom Lynch, 11 for Thilthorpe and Murphy, and 10 for Elliot Himmelberg. So, 5 votes now. And I did actually say Port by 11 too. So I did get that one right. Something good about that. I mean, look, that's at least one decent thing about that game is I actually got that one right. Into 5 votes today, however. Winning 3 votes today. Man of the match, Riley O'Brien. And I also want to give 3 votes to Riley Thilthorpe too. Winning 2 votes today, Lachlan Murphy. And winning 1 vote today, he was all over it, Sam Berry. So that is Fire's votes for today. That is absolutely amazing, loving it. But yeah, we've got the 8th place West Coast. We are still in 11th. Okay, so we'll have a look at Optus Stadium and then, yep, alright. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so then you guys will be notified when more videos come out. That's it from me now, guys. So bye guys, Fire plays out.